Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. I am Farina, and it's great to have you here. I'm the co-founder of Stella AI, and today I'll walk you through a key topic we believe is still massively overlooked in beauty personalization: color types. In the next 20 minutes, I'll share insights from over 117,000 beauty consultations in the DACH market and show how understanding color types can help brands improve product recommendations, product development, and stock decisions. So let's dive in. But before we start, here's a quick overview of what I'll cover today. First, we'll look at the core challenges in beauty e-commerce, especially while uncertainty is still one of the biggest conversion killers. Then I'll explain why color types matter so much when it comes to helping customers feel confident. Not just about one product, but across their entire makeup routine. I'll share some of the most interesting findings from our analysis of 117,000 plus beauty shoppers in the DACH region. Data, we believe, can be truly eye-opening for brands in this market. We'll also talk about how you as a brand can use these insights, not just for better recommendation, but also for product development and stock planning. And finally, I'll show you why AI plus color science is the best combination that enables beauty brands to personalize at scale without losing the human touch. So let's get started with a quick intro to who I am and why this topic is so important to me. I am Farina, as I said. I am a founder of Stella AI. I've spent over 18 years in the beauty industry, working very closely with brands on everything from trend scouting to collection development, everything. Over the years, I've also had the pleasure to train hundreds of makeup artists, hairstylists, and color experts. So understanding how to match products with people has always been at the core with my work. With Stella AI, we are now taking that expertise and combining it with cutting-edge tech. Our goal is to transform beauty e-commerce by creating an AI sales agent that delivers one-on-one personalized engagement across touchpoints like product recommendations, PDPs, and chat. In short, we're here to bridge the gap between the personal service you get in-store and the convenience of online shopping. And color is one of the most powerful tools to make that possible. So, more than 96% of online visitors leave a beauty brand's website without buying. So, let that sink. What's even more surprising, this number hasn't really changed in the last 2 decades. Despite all the advancements in e-commerce, digital marketing, and personalization tools. So why do so many beauty shoppers leave without buying? It's not just about price or performance, it's about uncertainty. Many customers simply don't feel confident that they are choosing the right product for them. They're unsure what suits them, where to start looking, or how to narrow it down, which with so much choice, they get overwhelmed and end up not buying at all. That's the reality we see every day. This is what we see all the time. A customer lands on a product page. Maybe she's looking for a lipstick, a blush, or a foundation. She wants to make a good choice, but now she's wondering, what's the right shade for me? What's the right color for me? Will it actually suit me? Should I go for this one or for that one? There are just too many options and too little guidance. Uncertainty is the number one conversion killer in beauty e-commerce and the number one reason why customers don't convert. It's not that they don't want the product, it's that they're not sure it's right for them. And in beauty, if they are not sure, they won't risk it. In beauty e-commerce, you often only get one shot. There's no dressing room, no in-store consultation, and often no second chance. If the first product doesn't feel right, the trust is broken. The customer doesn't just leave the product, she leaves the brand. And that's why nailing the first sale is everything. It's your one opportunity to create a positive experience, build confidence, and start a long-term relationship. So, what's the solution? Beauty shoppers don't just need filters or product reviews, they need real guidance. Guidance that makes them feel like someone really understands what works for them. And to do that, we need to get quite literally a clear picture of the customers. Because only then we can make recommendations that are truly personal and relevant. The first building block is shade type. With this, you can recommend the right complexion products like foundation, concealer, and powders that match her skin tone. But shade type alone isn't enough. When we combine it with color type, something really, really powerful happens. Now we can guide the customers across the entire product catalog: lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, nail polish, even hair color, everything. It's this combination, shade type and color type, that creates a recommendation logic that actually reflects her individual needs. So let's break it down. What exactly is a color type and how do we assess it? A color type is based on a combination of 3 physical attributes that are unique to each person. So we have the hair color, we have the eye color, and we have the skin color. Together, this is the magical word, together, these features define how well certain color families, like warm versus cool or soft versus bright, harmonize with a person. This isn't just about matching one product, it's about understanding someone's overall natural color harmony. Once we identify a shopper's color type, we can help her feel more confident, choosing colors across the board, from lipstick to blush to eyeshadow. And that's where it gets really interesting, because when brands tap into that, the product experience becomes personal, easy, and highly converting. You might recognize this. Based on her features, this person could be classified as an autumn or a summer type. Depends on which system or consultant you follow. But there's the issue. The seasonal color system is outdated. It's based on just 4 categories: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And while it was revolutionary decades ago, it's simply not granular enough for today's needs, especially in makeup, where small difference in tone and undertone can make or break a look. A 4-type framework just can't deliver accurate or personalized results. And in our experience with over 117,000 users, most people don't fit neatly into single type because there are mixed types. That's why we decided to work with the logic of the Albert Mansell color theory. With this system, we have the freedom to choose between 3 attributes that are highly flexible. The brightness and the darkness, as you see here, the undertone, warm or warmer, as you can see here, neutral, or cool, or just cooler. You know, there's a big difference. And the chroma, the clearance of a color, which can be more muted or more vibrant and strong. And if we want to describe people or colors in detail, we need exactly these 3 attributes in order to be able to make a truly good recommendation. The challenge is that most brands don't know their customers. They don't know how they look like, not to mention which color type they are. So instead of 4 seasonal categories, our system recognizes 10 distinct color types. In addition to 6 shade types, which allows us to distinguish between more than 50 different appearances in total. This gives us much more precision and allows us to reflect the diversity and nuance we actually see in real beauty shoppers every day. Each of these types is based on a combination of skin tone, eye color, and hair color, just like we saw earlier. But our AI looks at these features in much more detail and uses them to assign a color type that's truly representative. This enables us to move beyond vague categories like warm or cool and give recommendations that feel personal, relevant, and easy to trust. With these 10 types, we can help users understand their color world, and brands can recommend matching products with confidence. Let's take a closer look at 2 very different color types. We have soft light here and clear. The soft light color type has medium skin with soft coloring, ashy eyebrows and ashy eyelashes. We have ash blonde to dark blonde hair, blue or green eyes. And example 2, the clear color type, we have fair to medium skin with high contrast coloring in total. Brown eyebrows and eyelashes, light brown to very dark hair, and we have blue, green, or brown eyes. And you can really imagine that these 2 types would look completely different in the same makeup shade, right? Yes. So here I have the color recommendations for the color types. So we see here the soft light type. The soft light color type thrives with colors that are similar to their own natural coloring. That means we are looking at shades that are slightly muted, not too cool, but also not overly warm, and in a medium value. This is the magic of mixed types. For example, we choose a dark brown mascara here because it fits much better with her natural coloring than black would. After all, black isn't in her natural palette at all. And on the other hand, we have the clear type. This type needs cooler, more vibrant colors. Naturally, this type also benefits from black mascara or black eyeliner to highlight and enhance the natural contrast they bring with them. That's exactly what we want to achieve with makeup, right? We want to amplify their natural radiance. When it comes to lipstick, for example, a very clear, bright shade is ideal. And even with nude tones, we have to be very careful. They shouldn't be too warm or too brownish. These small, subtle differences are exactly what we can define and refine with our system. At Stella AI, we are now analyzed over 117,000 beauty shoppers in the DACH region. So we have a very clear picture of how color types are actually distributed across the market. And the results are pretty fascinating. The most common type is, as we said before, soft light, with 31.6% of all users we analyzed. That's followed by soft deep at 18.7% and clear at 13.6%. If you're curious to dive deeper into the full data set, we have compiled everything into our 2024 color type distribution report. It includes the breakdown of all 10 color types, detailed insights on regional patterns, and what this means for brands when it comes to assortments, campaign planning, and digital consultations. If you'd like a copy, just let me know after the session or drop me a quick message on LinkedIn. I'll be happy to send you the link. It's a great resource, especially if you're planning your next product drop or want to sharpen your personalization strategy for the DACH market. So, how are brands actually using this data in practice? Once we identified the color type distribution in their audience, they can start using it in 3 really powerful ways. First, to uncover product gaps. For example, if 30% of their customers are soft light, but there are barely any matching lipstick shades available in that palette, they know where the opportunity is. Then second, for product development, our insights help brands prioritize which shades to add in future collections based on actual demand, not just trends. And third, the personalized marketing. Brands can now speak to customers in a much more targeted way. This new shade is a match for your color type. For example, this sentence is much more powerful than a generic newsletter is. Ultimately, it's about helping brands make smarter decisions that lead to higher conversion, fewer returns, and stronger loyalty. So, how we turn all of this into action on your website? Let me introduce you to our Stella Match, our core solution that makes color type personalization work in a real shopping experience. It's fully integrated into the brand's online shop, either as part of the homepage journey, product page, or a pop-up. The user is guided through a quick and friendly analysis. She answers a few questions and optionally uploads a selfie, which is totally voluntary, but interesting, 87% of users choose to do it. The whole process takes less than a minute, and it sets the stage for highly personalized product recommendations. And after the selfie is analyzed, the customer receives a personal beauty profile, as you see here, tailored exactly to her color and shade type. She sees only the products that matches her type, from foundation to lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, and more. It's a curated experience that feels personal, trustworthy, and easy to navigate. What's more, this profile isn't a one-off. The customer can access it anytime through the shop, and every product shown is matched to her personal color world. On the brand side, all data is synced with your CRM in real time, so you can activate it in campaigns, automate recommendation, and even build smart flows based on color type. This is where personalization becomes scalable, relevant, and revenue driving. The personal profile is just the beginning. Once a shopper completes the analysis, her matching products are shown in a dedicated profile page, as you see here. A place she can come back at any time. But the real magic happens when this personalization continues across the rest of the site. On the product detail page, we display a real-time widget, you see this here, that tells her which variant is a match. This gives the shopper confidence right when it matters most at the decision point, and helps reduce uncertainty, hesitation, and bounce. It's a small touch, but it's incredibly powerful for conversion. While Stella Match helps identify the right color and shade type, Stella Assist adds a whole new dimension. It allows for real-time, needs-based beauty consultation, just like you expect from a beauty expert in store. Shoppers can ask questions in natural language, and Stella responds with helpful, product-specific answers grounded in both brand knowledge and the user's profile. So, for example, can I use a glow foundation on oily skin? Or how do I use the blush stick? Or I need a makeup record for a summer party. Stella Assist combines product know-how, application tips, and personalized recommendations all in one seamless experience. And the best part, it's available 24/7, scalable across all traffic, and fully synced with the brand's product catalog and users' data. So what does this all translate to for your brand partners, for our brand partners? The result speaks for themselves. We regularly see a 4 to 6 times higher conversion rate compared to regular shop traffic. Our clients experience an average order value uplift of at least 35% or often more. And importantly, Stella is ROI positive within the first month. That's why brands not only adopt the solution, they expand it. Once Stella is live, most of our partners extend it to more categories, more languages, and more channels. So this was our presentation. Thank you for attendance. If you want to keep in touch with us, just connect via LinkedIn. Just send me a message. I would love to chat with you. Or you can book a demo on our website. Or if you want our 2024 color type report, you can have it here under blog on our website. And now I'm ready for questions, if we have any.
Hi, Farina. Oh, great. Thanks. Also, thanks for letting us be part of your expertise and showing us those valuable insights you worked out with the team. We got a couple of questions throughout the webinar. I will just jump right in quickly.
Okay.
The first question from somebody was, how do you train Stella and how do you make sure she fits to my brand?
Okay, great question. So we trained Stella with over 25,000 real user selfie, which ensures highly accurate analysis. The thing was, we wanted to make sure that every selfie can be analyzed. So we used very good selfies and selfies where the lighting was bad. So Stella is able to identify every user's color type. And during onboarding process, we work very closely with your product experts from every brand. And we customize Stella according to your brand's specific needs. So we can make sure that everything fits together and is very harmonized with the brand as well.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. The other question was, or the last question was, because we only got two, can Stella answer in multiple languages? How is it if I want to enter an Italian market, for example?
That would be interesting. Yes, Stella can adapt to the market where your products are sold and respond in any language required.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for answering all those questions. I think that's it from our part. I hope you had a decent experience as I had, and I hope to see you in our next part, the second webinars from this series. From my side, I would like to say have a great week, and if there's anything else, then connect via LinkedIn, on our website, with Farina, with the team. It doesn't matter.
Thanks for joining, guys. It was a pleasure, and I hope to see you soon.